Most people see her as the nurturer, the emotional one, the homebody of the zodiac. But that's like calling the ocean a puddle. She isn't just a sign, she's a living relic of time itself, a vessel carrying the unspoken histories of everyone who's ever crossed her path. She doesn't just feel, she archives. Every glance, every hesitation, every whispered promise in the dark gets etched into her like ink on sacred parchment. And unlike others, she doesn't discard what hurts, she studies it. Here's the truth they won't tell you. Her memory isn't a curse, it's a superpower. When she goes silent, it's not passive aggression, it's forensic analysis. She's replaying months of interactions, aligning your tone shifts with the lunar phases, measuring your energy against the exact moment she first sensed something was off. She doesn't overthink, she deciphers. And if she pulls away abruptly, you've been weighed against her internal database of human behavior and found inconsistent. She doesn't hold grudges, she holds records. When she withdraws, it's because she's cross-referencing your current behavior with every past interaction, every unspoken tension, every micro-shift in energy you thought went unnoticed. She's not overreacting. She's connecting dots you didn't even know existed. Her intuition isn't a gut feeling, it's ancestral intelligence. Those sudden waves of dread? They're not hers alone. She's tapping into the collective sorrow of generations, women in her bloodline who had to read a room to survive. That's why she trusts her instincts more than your words. She's not being irrational. She's speaking the silent language of her lineage. And love? Oh, love isn't just romance for her, it's excavation. She doesn't want surface-level adoration. She wants someone who will dive into the wreckage of her past and understand why certain silences last too long. When she tests you, and she will, it's not games, it's verification. Can you hold space for her storms without flinching? She longs for someone who decodes her pauses instead of dismissing them as moodiness, someone who recognizes that her silence is a language. Can you recognize the difference between her anger and her grief? Most can't. But here's the revelation. She's not just a woman, she's a covenant. When she loves you, she doesn't just give you her heart, she gives you access to the entire library of her soul. Every wound, every inherited fear is laid bare. And if you betray that, she won't just walk away, she'll recode your existence in her history, not out of spite, but survival. And the moon? It's not just her ruler, it's her guardian. While others are ruled by the sun's bold light, she moves in lunar shadows, pulling wisdom from the unseen. When the world calls her too sensitive, the moon pulls her into its tide, whispering, "Your depth is your armor." She doesn't just feel more, she perceives more. That's her real magic. So no, she's not just emotional. She's the living record of all that's been forgotten. And if you're lucky enough to be let in, listen closely, because she doesn't speak just for herself. She speaks for every silenced woman in her bloodline, every unhealed wound, every love that was never given a voice. And the moon? It's always watching, making sure her story, and theirs, is never erased.